So the third time I thought I was going to die was in the 90s still. It was in 1998. I was in America working at a ski resort. I was working on the most extreme chairlift that the ski resort had at Heavenly Ski Resort in Lake Tahoe. If you want to have a look at Heavenly Ski Resort, I've got a snowboarding video of, it's about 21 minutes long, so it's fairly lengthy, it's pretty crap, but if you want to have a look at it, just go and have a look. It's one of my videos. I went back there in 2012, but this was 1998, and I was working on one of the more extreme chairlifts like I mentioned, and the end of the day procedure was to flip up the chairs. All the seats on the chairlifts could be flipped up so they didn't get coated in snow overnight. There's two of us working down the bottom, and one of us had to take the last chair up and the other one had to flip all the chairs. We tossed a coin and I was going up early on the last chair and he was staying down to get the snowmobile ride out. What happened was he started flipping chairs before I'd hopped on it. He's flipping away while I'm getting my snowboard and my backpack and everything ready. And I've gone on the loading ramp and ready to hop on the chair, and he's flipped my chair out of habit just because he did all the rest of them. And I'm getting dragged up the loading ramp trying to flip this chair down so I can sit down, and I finally get it down and go to sit on the chair, but my jacket was caught underneath it. So it just pushed me up the loading ramp, and next thing I know I'm hanging on to the chair with my arms and my feet are in mid-air, and the chairlift is going up higher and higher and higher, just rapidly ascending, and here I am just hanging for my life from this bloody chair. So the guy's gone and panicked, hit the emergency stop, which this old chairlift, it was an old-fashioned type one, it was one of the older ones, and when you hit the emergency stop, that means you've got to go through all these procedures and do everything up the top. And it's a quite lengthy, like 10-minute procedure to get the chair working again. So you could have just hit the normal stop button and it wouldn't have been an issue. You would have been able to get it going again. But couldn't do that. And so I'm hanging about 15 metres, 20 metres or something off the snow. I can't remember now, but it was a fair way, and I remember just thinking, this is not good. If I fall, I'm going to break something. I may even die. This is groomed snow. It's not soft, cushiony stuff. It's hard packed snow, and next thing the jacket starts ripping. My arms are killing me. I'm trying to get the snowboard off. I'm trying to get my backpack off to get rid of some of the weight, and it was just not happening. I could get the snowboard off so far, but I couldn't get it all the way off. I couldn't get my backpack off because I was hanging onto the chair and it was all tangled, and my jacket was getting pulled tight. And the jacket starts ripping, and there come a stage where I just couldn't hang on anymore. And meanwhile the ski patrol guys are radioing. They're on the chairlift too, because they've come down and did their last sweep for the day, and they've hopped on the chairlift about 2 or 3 chairs in front of me. So they're looking back at me and radioing for help, and I'm just hanging there. But I just couldn't hang on anymore, and eventually I just thought, stuff it, I don't care what happens, I've got to go. So after the jacket had ripped, I just let go because I started slipping, and then I just fell and I landed on the hard packed snow, and I buried 2 footholes, probably about 1 feet deep, with each foot. Now in hard groomed snow, that's a serious impact to make holes that deep. I had a lot of back pain and shoulder pain, and upper body was sore for days, and my knees were sore from the impact, and legs and everything. Whole body was just aching for a few days after that. They medically checked me out and everything, and I had no broken bones or anything. It was all good. But towards the end of the snow season, I did end up having torn cartilage in one of my knees, So I don't know whether that was caused by the impact or whether it was just a gradual thing from pounding constantly over the months of working in the ski resort. They drug tested me and everything, and they thought I might have been high on drugs or something, and so they ended up, the ski resort changed their procedure, and we had this big safety lecture and everything because of our incident. So I guess that was one good thing that came out of it. They made the resort a little bit safer and changed the way they did things. So there you have it. There's the last of my 3 near-death experiences, in brackets, near-death. In reality I was not going to die, but I thought I might have at the time. So remarkably enough, none of these near-death experiences involve motorbikes, which is pretty weird. I have had 3 motorbike crashes in my life, and neither of them were really that scary that I thought I was going to die. So there you have it. If you've had similar experiences, done stupid things, thought you might die at any given time, leave your comments down below. Let me know. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hopefully alive. Bye bye. Did a few 360s and pirouettes and turns and everything in the trees and damaged every single side of the car. And meanwhile, we'd made the newspaper because there was a jet ski sighted floating around in the bay.